Salut à tous, c'est Zana. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour le 11e épisode de The Book of Unwritten. Et donc, à l'épisode précédent, nous avons réussi à obtenir la fameuse potion du premier examen. Et donc, pour cet épisode-ci, nous allons devoir obtenir l'artefact. Et donc, pour obtenir ce fameux artefact, nous devons trouver un moyen pour que Wilbur devienne un fantôme et traverse à travers le miroir pour aller le chercher. Donc, du coup, il va falloir qu'on retourne au marécage pour parler à Beth. Là, j'ai ma souris qui bug un peu. Alors, donc, normalement, après cet épisode-ci, on devrait, enfin, ça dépend aussi du nombre de temps que ça me prend pour trouver l'artefact. Mais après, je crois que le dernier examen qui nous manque ensuite à faire, ce sera le sort avec le lapin. Donc il faudra trouver aussi un moyen pour avoir ce fameux chapeau, puisqu'on a déjà la carotte. Après, il faudra voir aussi comment attirer ce lapin dans le chapeau. Donc, parlons à la mort.
Hello, Death. Hello.
Hmm,
Could you turn me into a ghost? Ghosts are dead people who still have something they need to sort out in this world. You're still alive, and no one is allowed to die in this game. Do you see the problem?
hmm.
So that means I can't
crois qu'il
avail
nous manque un
myself of
truc.
your services
Faudrait
until you
qu'on...
receive
Je
the
vais essayer, je
assignment
sais pas
via
si
the
on
Book
peut
of the Dead.
écrire,
Correct.
ce serait
The
trop facile, mais
assignment
je
is
pense
then
qu'il faudrait trouver un
executed
moyen pour
immediately. No right of withdrawal, no vouchers.
détourner son
I see
attention
you've understood how this
et
whole business works.
essayer d'écrire
I have to be going. Deadly boring,
sur
yeah?
le livre de la mort.
Oh, good
Euh,
grief.
donc,
Now I can write anything, anytime. But what? And on what?
oui, attends, on va essayer pour voir. Ouais, c'est bien ce que je me disais, c'est trop facile. Faudrait qu'on détourne son attention avec quelque chose.
No problem. I just wanted to try out my new quill. I'd be happy if you wouldn't do that in the destiny-shaping Book of the Dead.
Oh, désolé.
Sorry.
Donc, j'oublie chaque fois que je peux utiliser la carte, en fait. C'est l'habitude que j'ai pas d'utiliser tout le temps la carte.
Hello, Mr. Merchant. Where are you going?
En plus, il
Away!
part.
Just away! Out of this hole! I'm going somewhere where my stuff will sell better. but I still have one item to get from you. Well, theoretically,
Ah oui, c'est
two
vrai,
items.
tu me dois des articles, hein.
Rubbish! You've already chosen two things. The roll of magically treated cloth and the magic potion pot. The scratch-resistant, easy, clean pot set. That's not true, and you know it. I want to select something else. Otherwise...
Ah, peut-être que ça pourrait, ce truc dont il nous manque là, donc qui nous droit pourrait peut-être nous aider. Ce serait bien, un truc utile. Je vais essayer la menace avec les gardes pour voir. Charlatan.
Haven't I told you already? I've given you the roll of material and magic potion pot. How will you prove the contrary?
Ouais, bon, la menace ne semble pas marcher. Tu seras plus mon ami. Oui, mais bon, on n'a jamais vraiment été amis, mais bon.
Otherwise, I won't like you and you can't be my friend anymore.
Oui, en plus, il serait nous.
That was good. Why not? Here, you can have this sack.
Ah, il m'a donné quelque chose.
And now be gone before I change my mind.
Ah, il m'a laissé quoi?
I hope the contents turn out to be useful for something.
Oui, c'est bien. C'est bien ce que je me disais au début. Ah,
There are a
les
number of
artifices.
fireworks in here.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut... Ok. Je sais pas trop ce qu'on peut faire avec au marécage. Peut-être faire un feu d'artifice au marécage. Non, je pense que si je... Faudra peut-être faire ça à l'intérieur. Suffisamment proche de la mort pour que ça puisse détourner son attention. Ah, oui.
A large stove with a nice fire. At least it sheds a little light and warmth.
On va essayer, ça, soyons fous. J'espère juste que ça va pas faire des dégâts au niveau des
Is death that easy to cheat?
égouts. Enfin, de la chaudière, du moins.
Sounds like explosions.
Ah, en plus, c'est...
That's never.
Oui. Alors, je vais tout tourner. J'étais complètement obnubilée par le fait qu'il regarde la chaudière que j'ai oublié d'essayer d'écrire dans les livres pendant qu'il avait le dos tourné.
Strange. I don't know why the wood should be making such a noise. How very odd.
Although it wasn't as difficult as the old saying would have us believe.
Alors,
Hello, Death.
Hello.
I had another look at the Book of the Dead, and my name is there. It's my time to die.
j'espère qu'on pourra revenir à la vie après, hein, parce que normalement, je pense que dans le jeu, pardon, ça doit être prévu, hein, parce que mourir,
Wonderful. Someone has finally understood what
oula,
violence sells. Fare thee well, mortal.
tout ça pour ça, sérieusement? Attends, mais pourquoi il nous a sorti sa grande faucheuse là, pour ça?
It's rather like Aunt Ethel's raspberry trifle.
Donc nous avons Wilbur qui est devenu un fantôme. Donc en fait, il suffisait juste que toi tu nous touches pour qu'on puisse mourir. Donc, et en gros, on va dire que c'était du spectacle, tout ça, cette histoire de faucheuse. Et donc, je disais avant, j'ai oublié complètement. Et du coup, oui, je disais que je pense qu'il faut qu'on trouve, enfin, que le jeu a dû prévoir un moyen de le faire revenir à la vie parce que, ben, il faut bien qu'on essaie de réaliser le troisième examen pour devenir mage. Donc, du coup,
I don't look like a very happy corpse. But then again, my death wasn't exactly one
maintenant
you'd
qu'on
call
a
a
un fantôme,
natural
je
death
pense qu'on
either.
va pouvoir,
I've been murdered by myself.
oui, on va pouvoir traverser le miroir.
Better not. He might do something to me when he finds out that I
Oui,
tricked him.
ben,
I should get the amulet
ok,
first.
on va chercher l'amulette alors.
I hope I don't scare people too much as a ghost. I'd better head directly to the mage school. Look, Master Marcus, I'm dead.
Ouais, ben non, il nous voit pas.
Master Marcus, hello. Looks like he can't see or hear me.
Non, il ne nous voit pas ni ne nous entend pas. Donc on a traversé le miroir. J'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce qu'il y a derrière.
Right then. Let's do it.
Et je viens de voir que j'ai aussi oublié de
I have
lancer
it.
mon
I have the
chronomètre.
amulet. A
Mais
fantastic world full of just incredible creatures over there, and it's so hard to believe how I got the amulet. It's a shame that only ghosts can pass through the mirror.
mais
Now I just need to see about coming back to life. That can't be too difficult.
bah, j'espère pas. Mais c'est dommage, on a pas pu voir ce qui se passait derrière le miroir. Oh, c'est nul. Oh non, je voulais voir moi. Et du coup, on a la puissante amulette, donc l'artefact. Bon, maintenant, peut-être retourner voir la mort pour essayer de trouver un moyen de nous faire revenir à la vie. Hmm.
Yoo-hoo! Mr. Death! Look who's back!
What the? Oh no! You're a ghost?
Woohoo! Of course I am.
That's becoming very trendy. People these days just can't let go. What do you want?
Hmm.
I want to live. I'm too young to die.
You're already
C'est pas
dead.
faux.
Too young to be dead.
That isn't up to me. Sorry. It's all in the book.
Well, this could all be a terrible mistake.
A mistake. You are dead. aren't you? Not
Non, non,
dead.
pas des vampires.
As I don't know, but maybe I wasn't supposed to die yet.
Of course you were. It's in the Book of the Dead.
But I'm the one who wrote my name in the Book of the Dead.
Ah, oh.
Oh?
C'est quoi ce oh?
Oh, damn. It was just too good to be true. Do you have any idea what this means?
Oui, tu vas nous ressusciter, c'est ça?
You want to make up for your mistakes and revive me again on the spot?
No, that means I have changed the course of things. I've hugely overstepped my authority.
Oh non.
They'll skin me at the next audit.
Donc on va rester comme
If
ça?
you're going to escape the internal auditor's attention that an unregistered ghost is floating around the place, you wouldn't believe what they did to the norms when they fiddled the books.
What if you bring me back to life and we tear the page out of the Book of the Dead and never tell anyone about this little episode?
C'est un bon compromis, ça.
That might be an option. And you wouldn't really mind having to live
Ah non,
again.
surtout pas.
Oh, I'll just have
Au
to
contraire, ça nous arrangerait.
Okay. Come on then. Lie back into your body.
Donc c'est bien ce que je disais, on va pouvoir ressusciter.
I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your desire to die.
Don't worry, it was an interesting experience. I still have the amulet. Master Marcus will be so amazed.
Oui, c'est sûr.
Hello, Death.
Hello.
Autant qu'on est là, autant lui demander pour le chapeau.
I didn't think my death would have any serious consequences. I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have killed you. It's just I've waited for this for so long, and it really is quite good fun.
Maybe you should look for another job.
Yes, death is not such a dependable business as people think.
Quel genre de job la mort peut-elle avoir?
You could look for an interesting hobby, breeding toads, for example.
I don't like animals.
Or you could collect something.
I already collect dying people's last words. So far, I've got none.
Or you could take up reading?
The only book that interests me is full of empty pages. I don't think hobbies are really my thing.
How about another profession? Your own business?
I've thought about that too. Becoming my own boss, making my own decisions.
Exactly. I'm sure there's lots of things you could do.
What do you suggest?
Alors, la modèle. Ah non, c'est méchant ça. Ah non, c'est méchant. Peut-être pas niveau de bien un carriage. En quelque sorte, il l'est déjà. Donc, voilà, on fait un peu d'argent en vous mettant dans le cours de biologie. Ah non. Je vais tenter le tueur à gage.
So maybe you could work as a hitman, skeleton.
Sometimes I have the feeling you don't listen to me. You can't die here. Should I just bury the people alive? Wait a minute. That's it.
What?
Live burials.
Hein?
Huh?
I'll become a grave digger, like my father. I'll offer to bury people alive for a small...
Mais personne ne va vouloir s'enterrer vivant. Franchement.
But who wants to be buried alive?
There are plenty of people who do. Young people humiliated by their friends, old stars who don't want to be in the public eye anymore, rich husbands.
But what would rich husbands get out of being buried alive?
Nothing at all. But there's certainly something in it for the future widow. Who pays the bills is incidental.
I come from a long line of gnomes, and we gnomes are known to have the occasional truly strange idea. But never, not once in my entire life have I heard such a...
Don't say a word. You can be my partner. There's lots to do. We've got to order some coffins and do some publicity.
Well, you want me to be your business partner?
Certainly. There's lots to do. And after all, it was your idea that I should find myself a new job.
Oui, mais je pensais pas à un job du genre enterrer les gens vivants, quoi.
You'll have to raise some venture capital. You'll have to convince someone with a lot of gold that our business idea has a future.
Il y a beaucoup d'argent.
Does?
I'll begin
Je sais qui on va
trials
aller
in the
voir alors.
meantime.
Trials?
You can't sell a service like this without trying it out yourself. Death and Gnome Live Burials Limited offers only the highest quality, complete with 100% guarantee. Write that down.
Je ne suis pas sûre que j'ai envie que Guybrush meure. Encore Guybrush. Oui, Beurre, pardon. Meurt enterré vivant. Il a fini? Ouais, je crois qu'il a fini. Donc du coup, on va aller voir notre ami forain pour essayer de faire en sorte qu'il devienne notre investisseur dans cette nouvelle entreprise bizarre.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
I'm supposed to ask you if you want in on a new business proposition.
I've always got a spare ear for that. Tell me about it.
Death wants to offer live burials.
What are live burials?
You bury people, living people.
That's completely...
Ah bah vous aussi vous trouvez ça absurde.
How much capital does he need?
But I thought you said the idea was ridiculous.
Il veut investir dans ça quand même. Non mais c'est une blague.
Think about it. Death abandons his previous business model and strives aggressively into new markets. And I, as the widely recognized expert of the future, see excellent prospects for
Oui,
success.
peut-être plus moyen de te faire encore plus d'argent.
No one. But that's not important. We'll get the money directly from the capital markets. Investors will be queuing up.
J'en doute, hein, mais bon. Si vous le dites, puisque toutes les choses que vous dites finissent par se réaliser,
Of course. I'll come over this afternoon and discuss it all with him. In the meantime, I'll start feeding the rumor mill.
Okay then. I don't get it. Why give Death money when he'll never earn a single gold piece with his live burials?
That's not the point. We'll sell the story, the vision.
But sooner or later people will realize what a stupid idea that is.
Naturally, but that'll take time. First, we need a glossy prospectus with pretty coffins and some joint ventures that create media attention. Sign up some celebs to give testimonials. Then the operational losses won't trouble us so much. We spend loads of gold, and more fortune tellers will predict a good future for our company.
Why should they?
Because the shares they have in the company will then rise, and they'll not only make a profit, but also prove that they were
ou pas.
right.
I didn't understand any of that.
That's good. If everyone understood, who could I sell my fortune-telling to?
Ouais, j'espère que les personnes ne vont pas accepter cette idée,
I'll
hein.
just be going.
Franchement. Du coup,
I've seen that you are going to come
on
back.
va retourner
See you then.
voir fait. Et lui dire que nous avons un investisseur. Ah, il est là. Ah, il est sorti de son bateau. Et il est vraiment décidé, hein.
Exactly are you doing there?
What does it look like? I've dug a grave, with grandfather's old spade in my hand and father's top hat on my head. It's simply brilliant.
I asked the wealthy showman about risk capital. He may want to join us.
Excellent. It's going to be a success, I'm certain. There's a
J'en
real
doute
gap
pas,
in the
mais
market.
bon.
Makes you wonder why no one thought of it before.
I can think of 1,000 good reasons right off. How are the trials going?
So far, so good. It didn't take long to dig the grave. I've got the coffin here. Of course, it doesn't meet the standards we're aiming for, but it's good enough for the trials.
Certainly.
Good. Then climb in.
Il y a des questions que je monte dedans. Parce que si je monte dedans, je vais à nouveau mourir. Non. Bah oui, c'est son idée après tout. Pourquoi ne pas être le premier?
It was your idea. You should have the honor of being the first to be buried.
Oh, that's
Ouais, mais si,
so
non.
courteous of
Ouais,
you.
mais nous, on fait comment pour avoir son
Credit is
chapeau,
due.
là? Parce qu'il l'a du coup sur sa tête, hein.
I'm too long with the top hat on. Could you hold
Ah,
it for me?
génial!
With pleasure.
Ah bah, maintenant on a le chapeau,
Very
du coup.
comfortable thus far. Now, pile the soil on top.
Are you certain?
Of course, just do it. Fantastic. The darkness, the silence. You have to try this. We should have funeral music. And the customer should have his photo taken with me beforehand. Write that down, Wilbur. And we'll have canopies for the bereaved. Have you got that, Wilbur? Canopies and guns salutes.
Notre Wilbur peut pas faire deux choses à la fois. Il peut pas vous enterrer et noter en même temps. C'est l'un ou l'autre.
I hope he's happy now.
J'espère. J'espère aussi qu'on n'aura jamais à revenir ici.
I'll leave him there until I've been to see the archmage. Otherwise, he might try and bury me.
Exact. Donc, du coup, maintenant qu'on a notre chapeau, on va aller voir les... ah oui, on va tenter de capturer le lapin. Comme ça, ben, on pourra apprendre le sort d'un coup et puis ce sera fait. Et puis, du coup, on ira voir Marcus quand on aura fait les 2 sorts. Du coup, d'accord. Ah, je vais essayer. Je vais essayer un truc.
And then, am I supposed to go rabbit fishing?
Oui, en quelque sorte. Ah, est-ce qu'on peut... Ah, on peut.
Grandad told me about these. The treetop is jammed under a rock. A slight tug on the rope, and then that's the plan anyway.
Donc, on va essayer d'accrocher notre carotte
That should work.
et essayer de la tirer. Viens, petit lapin, viens manger la délicieuse carotte. Ah mon dieu! Ah mon dieu! Ah,
No!
oh non, j'ai tué le lapin, c'est pas ça!
Thank the gods it was only knocked out.
Oh mon dieu! Oh mais c'est horrible! Oh c'est horrible! Ah mais Wilbert, tu es un monstre! Oh non, c'était méchant ça! Du coup, on va voir notre maître Aphora pour lui demander de nous apprendre les fameux sorts. Mais personnellement, moi, je ne trouve pas que ça c'est un sort, mais plutôt de la tricherie, parce que, enfin, lui, il faut vraiment un sort avec de la magie. Ça, c'est
Wilbur, what can I
un
do?
tour de passe-passe, c'est qu'il va nous apprendre.
Look, here's the rabbit for the spell.
And a white one at that. That's perfect. Now we just need the top hat.
On my way. I have the top hat for the spell. I had to pry it from death's icy grasp, so to speak.
Well, at last we've got everything. Come over here. Put the top hat on the table. Put the rabbit in. Now I'm putting a black cloth into the hat. This on top and finished. As you can see, an empty top hat.
But
You have to do a lot of arm waving and the like. The audience mustn't be allowed to get a proper look at the hat. Then you say a few incantations and make a big to-do about it. You haven't got a pretty assistant, have you?
isn't that...
Once the excitement has
J'ai
reached
doute que
boiling
Marcus
point,
gobe un tour
then,
pareil, hein, sincèrement.
ta-da! You pull the rabbit out of the hat, but make sure the cloth stays in the hat. Otherwise, the whole trick is
Non mais on n'aura
gone.
pas Marcus avec un tour pareil, ça sert à rien.
That's fraud, and it's not magic either.
Non, il nous faut un vrai
not, but
sort
it
avec
looks
de la
like it.
magie.
But I wanted to learn a real spell.
Voilà, Wilbur, comme dit
Are
Wilbur,
you
un
out of
vrai
your
sort.
mind? That takes months.
I can't just swindle my way to my diploma with a trick like that.
Excuse me, you said you wanted to get your mage degree, and you said you needed it quick. This is your only chance.
Oh, what choice do I have?
Good luck with the show.
Je ne pense pas qu'on puisse réussir à convaincre Marcus avec un sort pareil, hein, sincèrement. Il va nous rire au nez, le pauvre. En plus, si ça nous fait capoter juste à cause de ça, alors qu'on est à deux doigts d'avoir les diplômes, je vais prendre une revanche. Je sais même plus à combien de minutes je suis, du coup.
Excuse me, master teacher.
What is it?
Look here.
Oh, my. Is that...
Yep, the amulet of Balthazar the Brittle.
How? How did you get your hands on that?
I went through the mirror, and after incredibly exciting, meaningless, and challenging quests in the Netherworld, I managed to get the amulet.
I just can't believe it. A little gnome? How is that
Yay.
possible?
Everything is possible, remember?
I almost believe that too. If someone had told me that a gnome without mage history in the family would pass 2 mage degree exams in such a short amount of time, I wouldn't have believed it. There's a lot more to you than meets the eye, Wilbur.
Thank you. And I'm going to pass the last test, too.
I still don't believe it, but I'd be happy to be proved wrong.
Ah, maintenant, on peut lui présenter les
I'd like to
sorts.
show you the trick. Spell.
J'espère que ce qui va gober ça.
I look forward to it.
As you can see, the top hat is completely empty.
Vite, mais qui bouge, hein? Étonnamment, il voit rien du tout.
Abracadabra. Bunny, are you okay?
Fantastic. You've almost transformed the rabbit in the hat into a sheep. That's...
Ah oui, en plus, j'ai oublié qu'on devait le transformer en mouton.
There must be considerably more magic in you than I ever thought, Wilbur Weathervane.
Oh, thank you. Well, I had a fantastic assistant.
I'm speechless. You're the first gnome in centuries to become a graduate.
Ah, génial, on a obtenu le
You pass the exams
diplôme.
quicker than anyone else in history. What's your secret?
I believe I can do anything I want if I just believe in myself.
Oh, really? You could fly like a bird just because you believe in yourself.
Exactement.
Well, maybe not that.
But that's exactly what you've done. You've achieved something impossible.
Maybe I was lucky.
Or it was predestined. As unbelievable as it is, you've passed all 3 exams. Wait.
Oh, génial, on a enfin notre
Mage
diplôme.
degree for Wilbur Weathervane from the White Ridge Mountains. My brother won't believe his eyes.
Comment ça?
Your brother?
The Archmage.
Non.
The Archmage is your
Non. Sérieux?
Yes, of course. He always believed that our bleak fate would take a change for the better. And slowly, I'm beginning to believe that again, too. You've given me
Alors
hope,
pendant ce
Wilbur
temps, on aurait pu
Weathervane.
te donner la bague là pour que tu puisses la
You're a
donner à ton
fine
frère.
example to me. If there's
Et tu
anything
nous as
I
fait
can do for
poireauter
you,
pendant
come
tout ce
back.
temps.
You have a friend in me. Now go. You've waited long enough. Give my brother what you came to give him.
Donc je pense qu'on va finir l'épisode quand on aura vu l'archimage. J'arrêterai l'épisode là. Comme ça, j'espère que ça ne sera pas trop long parce que du coup, comme j'ai oublié de lancer mon chronomètre, j'ai complètement oublié de... Ah mince. Oublié de lancer, donc du coup, je sais pas trop à combien je suis.
Wilbur,
Hello, Mr. King. Look, I'm a certified mage.
I told you you'd do it. We're so proud of you.
Thanks.
Our work is now done. We are all well
Oh,
fed. I think it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, you want to leave for the country?
That's right. But if you want to come and visit us, Master Wilbur Weathervane will always be welcome by us rats. So long, Wilbur.
See you soon.
donc notre ami le roi des voleurs s'en est allé. Et je crois aussi, j'ai pas pensé à regarder si le marchand était parti aussi finalement. Maintenant il va faire moins le malin. Hein.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
hello, Mr. Underhill. What do you want?
Cast your eyes on this. Effective immediately. You may address me as Master Weathervane, and I wish to see the Archmage now.
Weathervane? How come Weathervane?
That's my mage name, Master Wilbur Weathervane. Now open the gate and smartly. I wish to speak to the Archmage.
On va enfin voir l'archimage. Ah oui, il ressemble aussi un peu à Marcus, hein.
And what is it? Why is this gnome wearing mage clothing?
Your Honour, this is Master Wilbur Weathervane, an accredited mage and therefore a member of your order.
Nonsense. I know all the mages in the land.
But it's true. I completed my degree today under your brother's tutelage, Master Marcus.
That's impossible. I've no time for such absurdity.
Ah, mais
Take
il est
your
insolent
leave,
quand même, hein.
But I'm supposed to give you something.
Tout
A
ça
ring
pour ça.
A ring? From whom?
from a gremlin. Yesterday he landed right on my feet in the White Ridge Mountains. He gave me this ring and said that it could decide the course of the war.
Master Alistair, I turn to you in great haste, as well as in great fear. I have made a discovery that could decide all of our fates. I know where the artifact of destiny is to be found. Your Serene Highness, you know the stories. A legendary artifact created by the goddess of destiny and providence. An extraordinarily precious and dangerous thing. As good fortune is bestowed on its carrier, everything that he attempts succeeds. Everything that he desires, he receives. Everything bends to his will, always. It is a truly dreadful power, a god's power. Just imagine if this were to fall into the hands of the enemy. I have found that the artifact is hidden in a temple on a small island called Sordia. You must find it and bring it to safety. You must! Help us, Master Alistair. You're our only hope.
That was him. That was the gremlin who was taken away by these evil types on a dragon.
Shades? The Shadow Army has taken this gremlin prisoner? Sir, we have to send everything and everyone to this island. Every ship, every griffin, every...
Enough! We have to behave inconspicuously. We don't know what information the Shades already have, and we mustn't help them get on the right track.
No, sir. But if they have the gremlin, then it'll only be a matter of time until we...
The island of Sordia, where the devil is that? I've never heard of it.
Je l'aime pas, cet archimage. Il est odieux.
I'll be leaving the city for a few days. I have to do some research in the archives.
But the Seastone archives have lots of...
Silence, guard! I will send a group of trustworthy comrades to the island as soon as I've found it. And you... One word of this message, just one single word, to anyone, and I'll grind you into a fine powder. Understand?
Of course. Understood, sir.
Go. Leave me alone with the youngster. And don't let anybody up here, mage or not. Understood?
Understood, sir.
And you, Mr. Weather...
C'est Weathervane.
You've done very well indeed.
Weathervane, sir. Thank you. My granddad won't believe this when I tell him.
That won't be possible for some time. You'll have to stay here and hold the fort. I want you to prepare for a small expedition. Find some companions. 2 should be enough. You shall all go and fetch the artifact as soon as I have found the island.
But when it comes to something as important as this, wouldn't it be better to send an experienced treasure hunter?
Nonsense. No one knows you. You don't even exist as far as the enemy is concerned. You won't arouse any attention. That is our most important weapon in this matter. You'll be back long before the enemy even knows what's happening.
But I think...
Non, mais il est vraiment odieux, le frère de
I am
Marcus.
the leader
Ça,
of the
complètement
order, and
différent.
this is an order. Choose 2 accomplices and wait here for me. And don't talk to anyone about this. Dismissed.
On a fait tout ça pour ça, sérieusement? Pour un mage comme ça?
When will I be back? As soon as I can. But it might take a few days for me to find the island we're looking for.
The gremlin told me that a book hidden in his secret cellar describes the way to the artifact's location.
Really? That's good to know.
Non.
That went better than
Non,
I
on s'est fait avoir. Non.
Plan, Mancus.
C'est ça! Oh non! J'aurais dû m'en douter! Bah, du coup, ça se comprend mieux pourquoi j'ai trouvé qu'il était odieux. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait de l'archimage?
Mother will keep him busy. She's summoned up all of her dark magic. When he returns, you will have the artefact of divine fate in your hands at last. And sea stone will burn, just like every other Alliance
Oh,
town.
mais qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait de l'archimage? Ils l'ont kidnappé?
Oh man. Yesterday I was sweeping floors and today I'm a certified mage and part of the greatest adventure since Nightilo fought the broccoli monster. An artifact that grunts unlimited power. Hopefully the shades never get wind of it. In their hands something like that would definitely mean the end of the world. But the archmage won't let it come to that. I'll find myself 2 companions and wait
Ok,
here for him.
mais je sais même pas si on doit vraiment chercher 2 compagnons, vu que c'est pas vraiment un ordre de l'archimage en une personne. Chasseuse de près. Je pense que du coup, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode-ci. Et donc, pour l'épisode 12, on partira à la recherche de nos 2 compagnons. Mais je pense que, vu qu'il y en a 2 ici, peut-être que je pense que il pourrait être les 2 compagnons dont nous avons besoin. À supposer qu'on ait vraiment besoin de compagnons. Et donc, j'espère que l'épisode vous a plu et je vous dis à bientôt. À plus!